Hello everyone, welcome to Jury Research Academy. This is Shoaib, the founder of Jury Research. So today I am going to talk about a very important topic, that is the NLU specialization and the preference list, because you have the chance to change your NLU's preference after the declaration of results. So that's very important so that you can set your priorities right, because it's a matter of specialization. And that's why it's very important, because in the past years I have seen lot of people, lot of students, उन लोगों के साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि 200-250 रैंक में भी the students are going to NLU रायपुर, और 800-900 रैंक वाले को भी NLU जोधपुर NUJS मिल रहा है, क्योंकि थर्ड या फोर्थ प्रोविजनल लिस्ट तक they waited for it. So it's about your preferences, how you are going to set your preferences. Very important. That's why I told you very beginning, it's a very important video, and you have the last chance to set your NLUs right, set your preferences right. So that's why it's very important, set those things according to the specialization. And I have just set all those preferences according to the NLUs, which one is better, which one is okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. According to that I have made the list. You can set your priorities according to that. And if you have different kind of priorities, like if you don't want to relocate, that's another thing. Okay, if you don't want to go to some part of the state, it may happen to you, that might be your priority. So depending on all those factors, talk to your parents, then set your preferences. It's very important. And so please continue watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, kindly do subscribe to it and press the bell icon.
And in this video I'm going to tell you कि कौन सा best है आपके लिए. ये generally these are the universities that are the best on this specialization, moreover from top to bottom, so you can select the universities according to that. मैं preference start कर रहा हूँ. पहले the people who are going for the business laws. Okay, the people who are going for the business laws, उन लोगों के लिए बहुत आसान है, क्योंकि देखो the most important thing business laws में जो है कि lot of the universities or maximum of the universities they provide specialization in business laws. तो उतना प्रॉब्लम है नहीं, उतना झंझट है नहीं, ठीक है. तो यू कैन डेफिनेटली ट्राई, और आपको एक नहीं मिलेगा तो दूसरे में मिल जाएगा, दूसरा नहीं मिलेगा तो तीसरे में मिल जाएगा, ठीक है. सो बट दिस इज द हियर इज द लिस्ट. तो फर्स्ट वन इज द NLSI Bangalore. सो इट्स ए नो ब्रेनर, यू कैन डेफिनेटली चूज the NLSI Bangalore for all the business and corporate law people. The second one is Nalsar, and third one is NUJS. Now it's not like a second Nalsar hai, third NUJS hai. If you want to go for NUJS second or Nalsar third, or even if you are from West Bengal, so definitely the students prefer the NUJS over the NLS sometimes, क्योंकि आपको relocate नहीं करना होता है. तो that I told you already कि whoever wants to relocate or don't want to relocate, that depending on the situation you are going to do it. Okay, so the Nalsar and NUJS third. Fourth is NLU Bhopal. The fourth one is the NLU Bhopal. Bhopal is also there in the list. You can definitely try Bhopal as well. Now fifth, Jodhpur, as always good. And sixth one is HNLU Raipur. Seventh is GNLU. And I'll say after that it's moreover each and every NLU except the Nuals Kochi. Each and every NLU they provide the corporate law or business law specialization, so you can definitely try. I just given you out the top 8 preferences, and after that उसके बाद जो भी मिलता है you can definitely try for it. Okay, now let's start with the another preference, that is the constitution law. Now constitution law student, you people are asking कि आपके लिए उतना स्पेशलाइजेशन ऑफर शायद बिजनेस वालों के लिए जितना ऑप्शंस है आपके लिए उतना ऑप्शंस नहीं है, बट nonetheless you don't need to worry because there are some really good options that you can definitely try. आप भी ट्राई कर सकते हो. तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट is among the top NLUs, that is NLU Bhopal. भोपाल के लिए आप डेफिनेटली जा सकते हो. एंड बट यहाँ पर कुछ रिजर्वेशंस दैट आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक आफ्टर दिस पर्टिकुलर में प्रेफरेंस के बाद में बोल रहा हूँ क्यों भोपाल में कुछ रिजर्वेशंस है. नाउ अदर देन द भोपाल, RMLU is really good option. GNLU is there. GNLU is also another option that you can try. The third one is NLUO. Fourth one is definitely fifth one is RGNUL, and also the Nuals Kochi is very good in constitutional law and administrative law as well. Now talking about the Bhopal and the GNLU, there are a lot of students, the previous students they have shared, but nonetheless whether it is existing or not, I'm telling you again कि पहले जो students थे कुछ share किए थे हम लोगों के साथ कि NLU भोपाल में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दो it's in among the top NLU, but GNLU is better than NLU भोपाल regarding the constitution law honors, क्योंकि NLU भोपाल में कुछ I mean they don't have the separate rooms, or they don't have the separate classroom for the constitution honors batch and everything, ठीक है, और generally is quite better, not in regard to the rooms only but also other faculties and everything. But we have heard it 1 year back, so many things can change. You can definitely try. GNLU is really good option. RMLU Lucknow is really good option, but RMU Lucknow has really limited number of seats. So the people who are targeting the constitutional law, I'll definitely suggest you go for the GNLU or RMLU, or except this particular CLAT. NLU Delhi is one of the finest options that you can get for constitutional law and administrative law. Okay, so you have like 4 or 5 options like this: NLU Bhopal, NLU Delhi, GNLU, RMLU, NLU-O. NLU-O is another option that I forgot to mention. NLU-O is really good options. You can definitely go if you come to the Odisha. You can come and you can have really good faculties over there as well. Nual's Kochi is also very good because I was talking to one of the students there. She is pursuing in Nual's Kochi constitutional administrative law, and their faculty is really good. You can definitely try Nual's Kochi as well, in below the list, not above the list. I hope you have got it. Now let's talk about the next प्रेफरेंस, दैट इज ह्यूमन राइट्स. नाउ ह्यूमन राइट्स में उतने स्टूडेंट्स नहीं रहते हैं जितना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन और स्पेशलाइजेशन लाइक कॉर्पोरेट लॉ में चूज करते हैं, बट नॉनदलेस ह्यूमन राइट्स में वी डोंट हैव मच ऑप्शंस टू प्ले अराउंड, बट हम लोग के पास जो ऑप्शंस है वो एक बार देख लेते हैं. वी हैव दिस 3 ऑप्शंस. NLS, the top NLSO Bangalore, provides human rights. You can definitely try human rights from NLSO Bangalore, and side by side you can try the NLU Delhi. NLU Delhi is really good in human rights as well. So NLS, NLU Delhi, and a third, and that is also good, that is RMNLU Lucknow. It's in the third in the list. Okay, and now let's talk about the next specialization that is also very lucrative for all of the students who are looking for the placements after LLM. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली वो स्पेशलाइजेशन है IPR. नाउ IPR के लिए we have a really good list, and you have a lot of options as well because corporate laws or IPR are booming. Okay, so you have a lot of options for IPR as well. So let's see the options what we have. The first is Nalsar. Nalsar is really good in IPR, and the second is NLU Jodhpur, that you can definitely try for NLU Jodhpur. The third option is NLU Bhopal. Bhopal has also IPR, but it's attached with business law. तो आपको अगर business law नहीं पढ़ना है, सिर्फ IPR पढ़ना है, तो NLU Bhopal is not the place to go for. Now, fourth option, I'll definitely tell you to go to HNLU Raipur, and fifth option would be for you RMLU Lucknow. Lucknow is really good, but Lucknow mein jaga seats are very limited, so you have to really fight for the RMLU Lucknow. Sixth is NLU Ranchi. You can definitely try it out, and seventh is NLU Assam. Okay, so these are the 7 preferences that you have for IPR as well. And after that, if you are getting anywhere like any university like Simla or any other universities, you can definitely try after that. Okay, so that depending on your availability after these 7 preferences. And now let's talk about the another specialization that's not quite in vogue, but nonetheless some students they prefer to choose for personal laws. Okay, so personal laws preferences are, you don't have much options around the 18 universities, but you have only 2 options to choose for, 2 or 3 options. So the best 2 options are, one is definitely it's the best in personal laws, that is Nalsar. You can definitely go for Nalsar, and the second is NLU Assam. So these 2 options, really good options that you have to play for. Now the next important specialization that you can have, and the students are looking for, that is environmental law. environmental law में भी उतना सारा options है नहीं हम लोग के पास, क्योंकि students they prefer environmental law. Okay, but not a lot of universities provide environmental law as a specialization. But अगर आपको choose करना है regarding and you are giving the CLAT for that, so regarding that I'll tell you the two universities that are very good for environmental law. That is, one is RMLU Lucknow. You can definitely try for it, RMLU Lucknow, and the second is NLU Assam. Okay, NLU Assam is definitely one of the options for you, and the third is NLU Delhi. NLU Delhi environmental law is really good for you if you are going to NLU Delhi. Now NLU Delhi has a different setup, like constitutional law, like human rights, like environmental law, or maybe, if I'm not wrong, criminology is also there. So when we are going to talk about the criminal law, we are going to see as well. So NLU Delhi, other than this CLAD wala thing, NLU Delhi has a good setup specialization. So you can definitely look at ILT PG as well. Okay. Now let's talk about criminal law. Now, in criminal law, the options are not very much like business law or IPR, but we have some limited options that we have for all the criminal law students who are applying for the CLAT PG. The four options are there. The first and foremost option, that is NLU Bhopal. That's one of the top most NLUs, and you can definitely try that. Okay, NLU Bhopal. The second option, you can definitely go for, that is GNLU. GNLU is also good. And the third is RMLU Lucknow. RMLU Lucknow has a very good specialization branch, and there are different set of specialization. You can definitely look for RMLU Lucknow, but RMLU Lucknow में problem यही है कि वहाँ पर seats बहुत कम है. You have to really fight for RMLU Lucknow. Okay, and the third and the fourth option is for criminology, is this, that is the RGNUL. RGNUL is another one that you can definitely look for. Now next specialization is international law. Let's talk about that. And there are very good options that is available for the international law specialized students. So let's check it out. This is the list. The first one is NHS. NHS is, I can say, is best in international law in India. You can definitely try international law. Okay, now the second option you have, that is NALSA. NALSA have two different options. One is trade law, and might be one international trade law with international law. So there might be some mixing. So you might choose trade law over the international law. You can go and check it out, the NALSA website as well. The third option that you can have, that is RMLU. RMLU has, I told you already, RMLU has a lot of different branches, so you can definitely try RMLU. The fourth option is CHNLU. Very good options. Fifth options is RGNUL, and sixth is NLU Assam, and seventh is NLU Ranchi. So these seven options that you people have to fill out. Okay, so this would be your seventh options. And let's talk about, we are done, right? We have covered. Okay, so we have covered lot of specialization, from business laws, constitutional laws, human rights, criminal law, international law, and then IPR and environmental law. So we have covered a lot of things. But nonetheless, if you're going for any other preferences that we haven't covered here in this video, kindly mention below in the comment box. So we'll definitely help you out if you have, if you want to go for any other preferences.